I have the hiccups. Let's see if I can get through a sentence without hiccuping. Hey, I'm Jenny Smith and I'm a singer-songwriter from New Zealand. I like to do these things where I react / kind of review an album at the same time on the first listen, and today I'm going to be listening to Kelsea Ballerini's new EP, Mount Pleasant. I love Kelsea Ballerini. I have been a fan since Love Me Like You Mean It, and I love all of her albums, so I'm really excited to be hearing Mount Pleasant. Technically, I've already heard this first track, I Sit in Parks, but I was driving, so I didn't have a chance to look into the lyrics. I like to use the YouTube lyric videos to help me when I'm listening to songs for the first time, because I don't know about you, but I often get a bit distracted by the sound of something rather than what the meaning is. So I like to have a little bit of both on the first listen if possible. Here we go with I Sit in Parks.
I sit in parks, it breaks my heart cause I see just how far I am from the things that I want. Dad brought the picnic, Mom brought the sunscreen, 2 kids are laughing and crying on red swings. We look about the same age, but we don't have same Saturdays. Did I miss it? By now, is it a lucid dream? Is it my fault for chasing things a body clock doesn't wait for? I did the damn tour, it's what I want and what I got. I spun around and then I stopped and wondered if I missed the mark. So I sit in parks, sunglasses dark, and I hit the vape, hallucinate a nursery with Noah's Ark. They lay on a blanket, and goddamn it, he loves her. I wonder if she wants my freedom, like I wanna be a mother. But Rolling Stone says I'm on the right road, so I refill my Lexapro.
I don't know what Alexa Pro is, so I'm gonna Google that. What is Alexa Pro? Did I spell it right? Yeah, Alexa Pro. What is Alexa Pro? Oh, okay. Alexa Pro is a prescription antidepressant of the selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor, class used primarily to treat major depressive disorder and generalized anxiety disorder in adults. Well, that checks out, because I was actually thinking that that chorus sounded a little bit like an anxiety spiral. You start in one place and then it just like keeps building and building. Somehow you're at the bottom of the spiral wondering how you got there. So that makes sense.
Did I miss it? By now, is it a lucid dream? Is it my fault for chasing things a body clock doesn't wait for? I did the damn tour, it's what I want and what I got. I spun around and then I stopped and wondered if I missed the mark. So I sit in parks, checking benchmarks. Terran's due in June, the album's due in March.
Wow, what does she mean by Taryn? Oh, thank you, internet. The line refers to a friend or person named Taryn who is pregnant. That makes sense. I really like that chorus and how deep it goes. It starts off as one idea and then it slowly starts to collect more to it, like an anxiety spiral would. So, did I miss it? By now, is it a lucid dream? And then she goes deeper, is it my fault? The chasing things a body clock doesn't wait for. I did the damn tour, it's what I wanted, what I got. I spun around and stopped and wonder if I missed the mark. The way that she is singing it sounds like it's replicating an anxiety spiral. The only thing that is a bit off for me is the phrasing of, for chasing things a body clock doesn't wait for. So there's that gap and it just kind of stops the phrase. When I was listening to it in the car, I thought it was actually a different lyric. I was like, that doesn't make sense. Maybe it's something else. For chasing things a body clock doesn't wait for, rather than for chasing things a body clock doesn't wait for. It just breaks up the phrase, makes it sound like something it isn't. Overall, I think the song's really pretty and very sad. It makes me really have a lot of emotions for Kelsea. I'm not in this stage of my life yet where this is something I'm worried about, but for her it is. She's a bit older than me and she's been through a lot in life. Like, I know she had that divorce and then all the stuff with Chase Stokes, and I think she'd make a great mom. So I really feel for Kelsea in the song. She explained it all really, really well, and I think the song's really pretty. On to the next song, which is People Pleaser. I have a feeling that I can relate to this song.
Jump in the water like it don't matter. I'm scared of sharks. I'll buy you paint and hanging and framing. I hate the art. And don't lose my head when you just forget and leave me on red. I was done drinking, you say tequila. I'll buy the shots. So what does it mean? Keeps getting sadder. Was it 16 that made me not matter? Was it Logan or Robbie? It's your captain named Carly that made the cut deeper and messed up my body. I'll keep being sweeter, but I might have minds. Call me people pleasing, and damn if they're right. Damn if they're right. Turned up the banjo, got my hair blonder. I got the ad. Split up the moments, Grammys as moms and CMA's dads. Don't lose my mind, the long is alright. Just won't sleep at night. Internalize, internet lies. No, really, it isn't so bad. What does it mean? Love in the bed, or was it this dream that made me not matter? Was it drinking at parties or knocking the sorries? Wrong ring on my finger, or cosplaying Barbie that made me so eager. Sound like call me people pleasing. Damn if they're right. Damn if they're right now. I just wanna scream, but that would be dramatic of me. Yeah, right now I just wanna leave, but I guess that I'll stay. He likes me today. So what does it mean, crying at bed? I just can't seem to cut out the chatter. I'll keep being sweeter, 'cause that's what they like. She's skinny, so feed her, and I'll take a bite. A selfish man eater, you're on, but alright. Who am I? Damn it, they're right.
Okay, this one had a lot more to take in, but again, it's running on that same theme of anxiety, right? Why is this EP called Mount Pleasant? Is there a song on here called Mount Pleasant? There is not. Why is it called Mount Pleasant? I guess I'll find out later. As someone who is quite known to people please, I get it. I like that the chorus changes every time to give you a bit more context and also a little bit of a storyline with time. So she talks about when she was a teenager, she's asking, did it all happen back then, or was it happening when I was becoming famous? Is it something that's just happening now? And she says crying at Radnor. What is Radnor? There's so many references in this that I've never heard before. Radnor refers to several things including Welsh country. Crying at Radnor. I've got no idea what Radnor is supposed to be, so please in the comments, if you know what Radnor is meant to be, can you tell me? Please, I am confused. I also love that the end of the choruses is call me people pleaser and damn if they're right. And then she changed it, damn it, they're right, and she's accepting that she is a people pleaser. I think it's very sad that she's talking about her parents' divorce here, clearly. Split up the moments, Grammys as moms and CMAs as dads. She went with her mum to the Grammys and with her dad to the CMA, and they wouldn't go together. Is that when she became a people pleaser? And then she goes into going up the ladder of being famous. Was it this dream that maybe not matter? Because if you're chasing the dream, you want to please the people that you're writing music for. I really like this song, and I arguably like it more than I Sit in Parks, but that's also possibly because I just relate to this one more. I think that she's gone really deep and the lyrics are super thoughtful and really well thought out. This is what I expect a therapy session to sound like. I've never actually been to therapy, but this is what I imagine it would be like, where you start in one place and be like, oh, people call me a people pleaser. And then you like dig into the why. Yeah, this is one of my favorites so far. I'm looking forward to the next song, which is Emerald City. Now I had some slight spoilers about this, that it's about Chase Stokes' ex-girlfriend, Madeline. Outer Banks. Believe it or not, I did watch that years ago. I am not up to date with it anymore because I don't have Netflix. But yeah, so Emerald City time.
Always liked the color of my eyes till I knew she had brown. I'm green. Always liked my naive innocence till I learned she got around. I'm green. If I got you, why does she still get me? I hate to say it, but damn, she's pretty. Never known this shade of envy. Just tell me I'm your Emerald City. If she texts in the middle of the night when we're laying in the bed, is it green? Wish I was cool like a shade of blue, but her lips are red, and I'm green. If I got
I like how she's using the green color for different reasons. Green for her envy, green for her jealousy, eye color, a green flag of, is it a green flag for him to be messaging his ex-girlfriend while they're lying next to each other in bed at night? In one way, kinda, because he's not sneaking around about it. I fully understand why Kelsey would be green or jealous about that happening. Okay, continuing.
you, why does she still get me? I hate to say it, but damn, she's pretty. Never known this shade of envy. Just tell me I'm your Emerald City. I'm not crazy, I'm just a girl, kinda jealous, kinda insecure, and I hate it. It takes me down an old road where she used to be yours. Tough to admit it, but it did not break me. Let me know you hate to see me hurt. Till one day it won't faze me. Thinking about you, thinking about her. I'm good as gold, but when she's around, my true color comes out. If I got you, then baby, kiss me. Tell me that you think I'm so damn pretty. Double down that you'll end up with me. Just tell me I'm your Emerald City. When she's around, true color comes out. I always like the color of my eyes. True color comes out.
I really like the vocal layering in there with the vocal chops at the beginning and at the end. To be Emerald City, I really like how she spun that, because Emerald City I feel is one of the only green places that people want to go to. Sure, we got meadows and forests that are green, but Emerald City and the Wizard of Oz is like the place to go, the place to be. So I understand why she's saying, tell me I'm your Emerald City. Tell me that I'm your place that you want to be. It's really pretty. All of these songs have a very similar vibe to them. This is very thoughtful therapy session feeling. It's gorgeous, and I can't really fault anything in these songs. They're so well written and pretty. I am listening through these. I am already over halfway. So if you're still here, can you comment your favorite Kelsea Ballerini song ever? Mine is... It's such a hard decision. I can't believe I've just asked you to do this. My favorite Kelsea Ballerini song is... You know what? One that I'm really feeling at the moment is Needy. Needy is a great tune. If you don't know it, check it out. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, I'm doing this little album reaction review thing because I'm looking for my next favorite song. By favorite song, I mean my absolute obsession song. I will sing it, I will play it on repeat for months, and I'm still looking. I haven't had an obsession song for a long time. The last obsession song was Sabrina Carpenter's Tornado Warnings. That song is amazing. I still love it. And I'm just looking for something that hits me as hard as that did. So maybe 587 will do that. We'll see.
Where you at, baby, where you at? 'Cause I'm moving forward while I'm looking back. Are your sheets still green? Are your songs still sad? Is my lipstick still stuck on your stemless wine glass? My bad, I heard you covered up your tattoo. It's probably time I covered mine too. I guess it isn't just a break between us. It's a little more space, but
Now, Mount Pleasant being the title makes sense because she mentions it in this song. Got it.
Easy flight, it was an easy flight. We did it Saturdays, but then we'd end up fighting. These calls from exes, past life connections, and who's more impressive? Guess it isn't just a break between us, just a little more space. 587, 587. Baby, that's the distance. Kennedy's resistance. 587. Here in Mount Pleasant. Got me reminiscing. It used to be a quick flight by midnight. We were kissing in a harbor. Now you've never felt farther. You get to me, you get to me. There I sit. You get to me. Listen. You get to me, you get to me. There I sit. You get to me. 587.
That was a really short song. I was expecting another chorus. That made me so emotional. The vocal layering is great. Mount Pleasant. Is Mount Pleasant an actual place? There's a couple of places. There's Mount Pleasant in New Zealand. Woo! All the way down in Christchurch. I'm in Auckland. There is Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Mount Pleasant in Vancouver, Canada. Place in Wales. There's also Mount Pleasant in Texas. She did mention what did she call it? I have to Google all these lyrics again because they're so in depth. It used to be a quick flight. By midnight we were kissing at the harbour. So which Mount Pleasant has a harbour? I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to read too much into it. I guess the only thing that I wasn't entirely on board with was I guess it isn't just a break between us. It's a little more than space between us again. I liked that more the second time round when she took away the second us. I guess it isn't just a break between us, it's a little more space. So she took away the between us and it just felt a little nicer to me. I don't know if anyone else agrees with that. Still a very good song. I like I heard you covered up your tattoo. It's probably time I covered mine too. And that really solidifies that idea of there being distance. They didn't tell her they covered up their tattoo. She heard it from someone else. I'm going to assume that because she's talking about her tattoo as well, it must be something that they got together or for each other. The next song is The Revisionist. I really like that word, revisionist.
Cousin with a skateboard, steep driveway, said I dare you, so I did. Now I got 2 scarred knees and elbows. As long as I live at the paint house with the wet paint, 6314 Wild Oak Drive. Mama said, don't touch it, but I did. Red-handed, my first lie. It's a shame you can't erase a bad decision. Haven't written into mine since 93. Can I write it if it's wrong once it's written? Can't edit, just let it be history, story of my life. I think that I'm finally getting it. I own it all, but I'd like to call the revisionist. And Chattanooga young love wasn't ready, but he was, so I did. Now I'm here thinking about how to tell my daughter someday about that Holiday Inn. It's a shame you can't erase a bad decision. Haven't written into mine since 93. Can I write it if it's wrong once it's written? Can't edit, just let it be history, story of my life. I think that I'm finally getting it. 23. Can't write it if it's wrong once it's written. Can't rip out all the pages about you and me. It's all in quotes, and that's all she wrote now, isn't it? I own it all, but I'd still like to call the revisionist.
Aww, that song almost had me crying. I'm glad it didn't because I'm wearing full makeup today. I really like the meaning of this song, and as someone who also tries to live without thinking too much about mistakes that I've made in the past, it hits pretty hard. Oh my gosh, don't cry. I do not need to cry for the second time on the internet. She's saying that she owns it and she lives with it and she's okay, but she'd still like to make some changes to things and maybe wish she would have done things differently. No comments, no comments. Beautiful song, beautifully written. The piano was quite nice for a change too. So far, we are 5 tracks in to the 6-track EP and there are no happy songs. Maybe Check on Your Friends is going to be a happy one, but I don't think it will be. Mount Pleasant, you have been sad, which way was pleasant, but please give me a happy song. Please, please, please give me a happy song. Something I really admire about Kelsea is how thought out the titles of her albums are. Rolling Up the Welcome Mat was a lyric from one of the songs in Rolling Up the Welcome Mat. And then I love how she references it in her last album. What song was it that was like, clear out a jar, clear out a shelf, I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else. Because she's like, if you want that welcome mat, then roll it out with me. Which song is that? Oh, Baggage? Yeah, I love how she references it in Baggage. That's really clever. Last song of the EP, Mount Pleasant, is Check on Your Friends.
Check on your friends that are smiling, they're the ones crying when they're home and it's late. The ones at the life of the party, up with the DJ, up on the drugs that they take. Pretty in the photo for sure, pretty in the app, pretty not good at being alone. Struggling and nobody knows, cause she's so good, all glitter when she picks up the phone. So check on your friends that are smiling, they're the ones crying. Check on your friends that are smiling, they're the ones dying. Funny with self-deprecating jokes that she's making, hopes that they take it face. Spark in her eyes like an actress, hiding the fact that her heart's all up in flames. Pretty in the photo for sure, pretty far from the girl that she was when she was 24. Another plane to Paris for the allure. Deep down, terrified of going home and shutting the door. Check on your friends and your lovers, fathers and mothers. Check on yourself, okay? We all got the downers and uppers, yeah, we all wonder, but it's better if you stay. Because no in the summer for sure, but when it's coming down real bad, baby, I gotta go. Struggling, I see it, I know. You can take the cape and the makeup off, let it go. Check on your friends that are smiling, they're the ones crying. Check on your friends that are smiling, they're the ones dying. Check on your friends, when they're home and it's late. Check on your friends, check on your friends, check on your friends. Check on yourself, okay?
Oh! Referencing back to Accident Parks. Oh, cool. So she tied it back and then that... Oh my gosh, I'm too excited about this to even talk. So she's linked it back to Ice and Parks, and if I was listening to this on a CD, it would go straight back in to Ice and Parks. Genius. I love it. Ooh, it's like it never ends. It's just a cycle. Oh my gosh, the anxiety spiral. You start in one place, you go to another, you go to another, you go to another, and then you end, and it just like all loops, right? You don't really end. It just kind of just keeps circling, actually. I know a little too much about that. Oh my gosh, Kelsey, you're a genius. And maybe that's why all of these songs are the same kind of tempo as well, because it just keeps going and going and going. This is great. That just made the whole EP so much cooler for me. Wow. Okay, overall thoughts of this EP. I'm still kind of teary from The Revisionist. Wow. Kelsey, you just took me to therapy. This album just kind of felt like a therapy session, like sitting down with a friend and hearing everything that they've got to say. And she was very conversational with her lyric tone, and I think something I really admire about Kelsey's lyrics is it always sounds like you know her. She's never trying to sound like too poetic that you can't understand what she's saying. She's always 100% relatable. I just feel like the issues that I have been seen thanks to Kelsey through this. Like, knowing that there's someone else who goes through it is such a big thing, not just to me as a person, but I'm sure to other people. And now I'm getting teary again. And crying on the internet is not something that I enjoy doing, and I'm wearing a full face of makeup today, which I now might be regretting doing this before my other tasks of the day. But beautiful. And it actually really hit home when in Check on Your Friends, Kelsey was saying, like, check on other people in your life, but also check on yourself, because before you can look after other people, you have to look after yourself. I have no notes on this EP. It's so stunning and very well written, and I can't even talk anymore because my brain is zoom, 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 zoom about how cool this is. I did not find my favorite song, but I did find my favorite EP from 2025. So thank you, Kelsey. And if you made it all the way to the end, can you please share your favorite song from Mount Pleasant? This is such a hard decision because Emerald City was great. I love that song, but also I really feel People Pleaser and The Revisionist. So I think I'm gonna go with Emerald City as my top song from Mount Pleasant. What is yours? I would love to know, and tell me your thoughts on this EP, and let me know if there are any other albums, EPs, songs, music videos that you would like me to react to. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.